Welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to. It is Sunday, July 20th, 2025. Sounds right. It is Sunday. I know that, but welcome back to the week ahead spread that I do every Sunday. Try to do every Sunday. I've been on a kind of a hiatus from it for the last few months, and then I've started back up recently. But if you're just tuning in, I always do the energy, obstacle, and advice of the week ahead on Sunday. I use the deck that I used the previous week. It's like its last hurrah for the week, which this one was the Agatha All Along Tarot. And then was gifted by my sister-in-law for my birthday that's coming up in September, the Magical Spirit Oracle, which I freaking love this deck so hard. And I pulled a card from it for the theme of the spread. I have not looked at any cards. All I did was a quick little meditation and pull the cards. So let's get into it. So for the Oracle deck, or Oracle card, which those backs are gorgeous. It's time to leave the old behind. Rebirth. Shedding the chrysalis. Taking risk. And I'm pretty sure that's the one I got when I did the walkthrough. So that deck is already calling me out. Anyway. So that's the theme of the week is, cut out what doesn't belong to you. What doesn't give you joy, bring you joy. And then look at the beautiful flowers all around her growing and the new stuff coming in. Gorgeous. So for the energy of the week, we have the Tower. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say to that because I find it interesting that every Saturday, Simon over at the Hermit's Cave does a special live thing. And every Saturday he pulls a card and then everybody posts their favorite card of that card or whatever on his Facebook page. I just found out this morning because I didn't get to watch the video yesterday that he drew the Tower. And it's funny because I always do the week ahead spreads on Sunday, and quite often I will pull in these three cards one of that card that he drew. It's very weird. Anyway, but we have the Tower for the week ahead energy, and it's interesting that this goes with this rebirth. The Tower is tearing down what doesn't benefit you, just like the Oracle card says. It's time to leave the old behind. It's time to walk away from what doesn't bring you joy, bring you happiness. So and I found from my experience, if you don't walk away from it, then the Tower moment happens because you're being forced to. The universe is like, no, you should be walking away on your own. Since you're not, we're helping you take it down. So a lot of the times the Tower card is because, to me, in my opinion, you're not doing the things you should be doing, so the universe is taking control and taking over and like, no, we're getting rid of this. It doesn't benefit you. It's time to let it go. And that's when the Tower moment steps in. It could be, like I've said, I had a dream a while back, and I posted the link to, I posted it on my channel, the dream I went through, where it was almost like I was giving birth in an airport, and I realized that I was the medium, I was the person, I was the airport, I was the person standing between life and death, departures and arrivals, and I was giving birth in this airport, and it was a very horrible cesarean. They ripped the baby out of me. It was a whole thing, and I kept hearing a voice basically say, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way, your choice. So that's how I feel with this Tower is you've been getting signs that it's time to walk away, let go of something, and you're not doing it. And so the universe has now stepped in and said, we're going to have this Tower moment because you have to let it go. You have to let this fall away so that we can you can make room for new growth, or you're never going to grow. It's time. So that's right off the bat with this spread is a bang. Yeah, but I don't feel like the tower moment is happening because you're making all these horrible decisions. It's happening because you're refusing to let go of what was. Yeah. And what is no longer is. What no longer is. So, yeah, it's stubbornness is causing the tower moment. And trust me, I've had many, 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 many tower moments, so I get it. I get it. And I have a very hard time letting go of things, so maybe this is for me. I do say this is for the collective, but sometimes it hits hard. It hits me hard. So maybe this is, yeah. Anyway, the obstacle of the week is the Five of Wands. Are you effing kidding me? I'll tell you, if you don't already know. In a second, let me get a drink of coffee. I'm having my first cup of coffee today. I'm actually leaving to do laundry after this, so I will be going and getting my own coffee from my local coffee place I like. This is the starter coffee. Anyway, back to the obstacle of the week. Five of Wands, and this all to me ties together so beautifully with the Tower, because the Five of Wands, I always see it as a competition with self. And again, there's something you're refusing to let go of, which is why the Tower moment is happening or having to happen. Because the Five of Wands, you're competing against yourself. You're fighting yourself. And that's very much a obstacle in my life. And I've said since I've had this channel, the Five of Wands is my forever stalker card. It always comes out for me. Always. Especially when I'm... What's the word I'm looking for? Especially when I'm not listening to what's going on, to the signs, the symbols. Especially when I feel like I'm in the muck of things, having to do 50 million things at once. It's really not. It's me competing against myself. The different parts of me. Because we all have different parts of us that are always trying to be on top. Always trying to be the top dog. And yeah, this spread feels very much like for me. But if anybody else resonates with it, let me know in the comments. But this is the obstacle we need to overcome, is stop fighting yourself. Let it go. And I feel like this whole theme of this whole spread, even with the Oracle card, is let go. Let go of what doesn't benefit you. It's time to walk away from that thing, that job, that boyfriend, that girlfriend, that friend, that something that you're trying to hold on to that's already dead and gone. It's no longer, it's already in the past. So it's time to let go because it's only holding you back. And yeah, that's crazy. So for the advice for the week, I'm scared. We have the moon. Okay, so we have the Tower, and then the moon ends it. Like, what? And see, I've always been told, oh, the moon is dark, the moon is this moon is, it's bad. I see the moon as, especially when it's a full, bright, beautiful moon, your light even in the darkness. Even when you have no way of going because you can't see, the moon is there to light you, to put you back on your path. And I see this as a beautiful trajectory here. This all fits together with walking away, letting go of things that do not benefit you. The moon is often about hidden things coming to light. Maybe you're not realizing that you're holding yourself back. that you're the one that's the problem, that needs to just let go and let the universe do what it's going to do. And yeah, but I quite often see the moon as bringing you back to that, instead of oh, it's a dark thing, it's showing things that are hidden. I often see it as the light. Even in the darkness, it's that natural light bringing you back to center, bringing you back to the path you strayed from. So the tower is here to say, hey, we can no longer allow you to continue this trajectory because it's not good for you, and you're not listening when we tell you to walk away, let it go, leave behind the old. It's already dead and gone. So we're going to create this tower moment for you where you have to let it go, and then you're in conflict with yourself. If you can get over the conflict with self over this tower moment, you're going to see that the moon will, because you're in this dark space, the moon is there to guide you back to where you belong, on the right path. So I very much feel this is calling me out, but at the same time, it's almost a general message for everybody to cut ties with what doesn't benefit them. Stop fighting yourself over it, fighting your mind versus your heart, maybe. That's a big thing for me, is mind over matter, mind over heart. I'm always in my head. I need to learn to let my heart roll a little bit more. And then that moon is there to guide you back to that path that you've forgotten about because you've been in the dark so long. Yeah, that's crazy. And then it all ties back to me, to the thing we pulled the oracle card. It's time to leave the old behind, rebirth, shedding the chrysalis, taking risk. And the moon, to me, asks you, take that risk. I'm here to guide you in the dark. Take that risk and walk back to the path. But that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good afternoon. Bye.